Good morning, everybody. I am out here on my morning walk. I try to do this every day, but depending on weather and circumstances. But it helps me relax, helps me focus, get a little exercise out of it, help keep the waistline down. I have a question. Why do people always feel it necessary to tear down someone else's success? Now, obviously, there are variations of success, and you ask 100 people, you probably get, I don't know, at least 80 different answers on what is considered success. Some people would say money, possessions, that sort of thing. Some people would also say happiness, if you build a business, or you're just really good at your job. And those are all good things, I guess. Whatever makes you happy. But my question is, why is it that there's always somebody out there, and it could be relatives, it could be friends, it could be co-workers, your bosses, government, that sort of thing, anybody, why do they always want to tear that down? Is it pure jealousy? I've spent my life, as I mentioned in a previous video, having more failures than I have successes. At almost 50 years old, I'm still wondering what it is that would be considered a success in my life personally. It's hard to balance that. I've had businesses. I've got my pilot's license. I've had kids, marriage, that sort of thing. And, there's various successes in those things, and there's various failures in those things. And I can tell you that while I was being successful for any of those things, I had people that were constantly negative, trying to bring those things down. And I think it's probably a lot of jealousy. It's a lot of envy. And is that really healthy? I'd say no. Having a little bit of envy, I don't think is anything wrong with that, because that helps motivate people. It helps give people a reason to succeed, a reason to go after their dreams, because if they see someone else do it, they think, well, hey, I can do that too. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I think when it gets unhealthy is when people start to say, well, if you have it and I don't, then it's not fair that you have it. So I'm going to tell you how negative it is and try to tear you down. Why do people do that? I don't know the answer to that. And I think that as a species, humanity is never going to progress until we get past all of that. You should want to help your neighbor or your friend or your family member or coworker or whatever succeed, because if they succeed, you succeed, because everybody working together and pushing each other, you can't have anything but success out of that for everybody. The problem is you've got lazy people out there that don't want to do it for themselves. They want it to be given to them. And if they don't have it given to them, they are upset and they feel left out, that they've been cheated. And in reality, nobody owes you anything in this life. This is your life. I was really angry at my parents for a very long time because they didn't have a college fund set aside for me. They didn't have, they didn't set me up in life to be successful. They had their own problems. And then one day I woke up and I said, I'm just being angry about something that I can't change. My mom had already passed away at that time. And so there wasn't any going back and fixing that. And I realized that it's not up to them, it's up to me. I can either succeed, or fail on my own. I don't need any help. It's good to have somebody there in your corner, whether it be a spouse or a friend, a teammate, or whatever, to help push you. But I think people spend more time trying to tear you down than trying to help you. Maybe we ought to look at doing that, folks. Maybe we ought to look at trying to help each other out a lot more. Maybe we ought to realize that helping the other person helps you as well. I'd like to hear what you have to say about that. Tell me some of your experiences on successes and failures. And, you know, let's share this video. Let's get it far and wide. So y'all have a great day. Take care of yourselves and your family, and we'll see you next time.